Hey guys, Carl here from North Coast Constrictors. Welcome back to the channel. So I'm in another room. As you can see, this is a spare room in the house, which is where I have my quarantine rack and two enclosures there, which I use as quarantine enclosures. So just wanted to give you an update on some of my recent purchases that are here in this quarantine room. We'll start off with this beautiful little pastel leopard 100% het clown, 66% het pied female that I got from David Scholz from Designer Pythons. So this little girl is doing so well. She is absolutely stunning. Give me a little look at the camera there. Anyway, so big plans for her for 2024. She won't be ready next year. I've had some snakes that actually were born last year that bred this year. No, I beg your pardon, the year before, but right at the end of the year. 18 months old and bred, and actually, in fact, the video that I just recently did with that het dreamsicle female, that was a first year breeder. She was 18 months old and she bred and gave me 6 healthy eggs. But I bred her at 1850 grams, I think it was, before I paired her up. Now, I just want to make right on a video that I did when I was showing these females. Oh, sorry, my sweetheart. Okay. Now, this is either a gravel or a yellow belly 66% het pied. Now, is it pied or clown? Yeah, pied. Now, I said that we have to prove her out, okay? We can't tell or not just by looking at her whether she's gravel or yellow belly. And I've got the perfect male to try and to prove that out. And you will definitely be able to prove her out if you pair her with an ivory. Because an ivory is a super yellow belly. So in my last video, okay, if you pair an ivory to a yellow belly, you're going to get more yellow bellies or more ivories. If you pair an ivory to a gravel, you're going to get highway. I said freeway on my last video, okay. That was a mistake of mine. I apologize. I got confused between highway and freeway. So this busy girl here, very much hoping that she's a gravel. I really am hoping that she's a gravel, and I'm going to be pairing her up to an ivory genetic stripe next year or the year after, depending on how she grows and how she gets on in size. And if she proves to be gravel, then I'll get highway 100% het genetic stripes. If she's yellow belly, then I'll either get yellow belly 100% het genetic stripes or ivory 100% het genetic stripes. So she's quite agitated, to be honest, and I think she's probably ready to take a swipe at something. Okay, so just had to sort that out quickly, putting that little girl back into her enclosure. So guys, a couple of videos ago, I showed you two beautiful new adult females that I recently acquired from BPM Reptiles, Wally van der Walt and Rusty Erasmus. I showed you a fire pastel clown, firefly clown, adult proven breeder, and I also showed you a butter leopard clown. That's an adult. She'll only breed for the first time next year. She hasn't been bred yet. She's about 18 months old now, so she'll be 2.5 years old when I breed her next year. She's about 1.3 kgs. Now, when I did the video on her a couple of days ago, I think it was on Tuesday, she was in the shed. Okay, so now she's shed, and I said I would do a video on her once she has shed out, and she has shed out. So here, as promised, is what this beautiful butter leopard or lesser leopard clown female looks like. Okay, so for those of you out there watching, there is a debate, and I'm still trying to work out for myself whether I'm right or I'm wrong. Guys say that some guys say leopard and butter are lesser and butter are the same thing. Some guys say that lesser and butter are different. I have watched numerous videos on this topic. I have done my own research and extensive research, hours and hours of research, and the conclusion that I have come to is they are the same gene. Okay, it's just that both of them pretty much came from different guys at the same time. Okay, because that's kind of like in a nutshell what happened. One guy had the line, another guy that got the line from, so got one that was similar from somebody else, and so it couldn't have been mine. I called mine a lesser. That must be whatever. So this, in my opinion, she was labeled and sold to me as a butter from Wally and Russie, so I'm just going to call her a butter leopard clown. But anyway, who, doesn't bother me. I think she's fantastic. Just look at those colors. Obviously, the butter or the lesser lightens those colors up a lot. If she was just a leopard clown, she would be a lot darker. Those browns, this dorsal stripe down here on her back, and these spots down her side here, down her flank, would be a much darker brown. Leopard really is, it's a strong gene. But you can see the butter in it just takes it to this beautiful like mustard tan color. Now I've got the perfect male for her next year. She is going to be breeding, unless I change my mind, if something dramatic happens and I happen to find a male that would give me even better hatchlings. Right now, as it stands with what I have in my collection and without any more purchases, she's going to be paired to a Fireblade clown male. So a Fireblade clown male to a butter leopard clown female. That is a pretty interesting combination. What are you so interested in? Anyway, guys, this is what she looks like. Look how fantastic she's looking. Okay. So let me put her back in that tub there. And let's see who else we can pull out just for a quick little show and tell. This beautiful little girl here, just a plain, I hate saying plain pied because I love the pied gene, but this shy, nervous, beautiful little female pied, absolute stunner. Love it to bits. She won't cooperate. I'll just, maybe if I hold her. I think I know why that other one, these ones are starting to get so like nervous, is because today is feeding day and I do have a tub over there with some rodents and I can smell them. So anyway, this is a beautiful little pied, couple months old, 6 months old. She should be a bit bigger. If she was bred by me, she would be twice the size. Now, I feed once a week. But the breeder that I got her from is a top breeder, and he feeds well. So, yeah, anyway, just wanted to show you, see if those colors are gonna pop. Look at that. Look at those saddles. Hey? I mean, absolutely just stunning. This snake is next level. All right. Okay, guys, that wraps it up. It's a quick, short, sweet video today, 5 minutes long. I've got 2 snakes in quarantine there. I'm not going to pull them out. In the bottom tank, I've got a Mojave female, adult. She is new to the collection. In the top tank there, I've got a Mojave 100% headed Harpo male. And they actually are pairing. Not right now because she's in the blue. But they're in quarantine, but they're pairing. And I'm pairing them in quarantine. I'm keeping them in quarantine for a while. Just to be on the safe side. But she was ready to pair. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video and that quick catch up. I've got some work to do, and we'll catch you on the next video. Over and out from me. Cheers.